you guys? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another vlog. Alright, so right now we're going to be doing the headliner. And as you guys can see, we're going to do the Starlight headliner on my truck. We're going to get straight into it. We're going to start taking off the headliner. Because obviously we need to redo that before we can start installing the fiber optics. And we're kind of already planned out how we're going to run this. So we're going to take down the headliner. It should be easy. Got to take off the lights. I don't know what that would be called. What you call it? I don't know what that would be called either. Damn. And then these little like speakers, and then we got two clips back here, and then all these panels on the side, and basically just disassemble everything that holds it up, which should be fairly easy. We disassemble the front part when we wrap my truck. I don't plan on changing the interior of my truck anytime soon, so I went with basically a stock color but suede this time. It is pretty thick, and it looks like good quality for not. I didn't pay too much for it, so. And then we got the adhesive spray, so pretty much all you guys are gonna need for that, and then like a squeegee or a credit card to just squeegee it down, and then a blade. Should be fairly easy. Let's get straight into it. We're gonna do the wiring and the switches and the headliner. Alright, so as you guys can see, we have all the trim pieces taken out. I don't know what you're supposed to do with that, so we're just gonna leave it hanging out. Putting it back in, we're gonna remove the back seats. At this point, you kind of just gotta pull it out. It will look like it's gonna like break in half, but it's not, as long as you're careful with it. And then the wiring harness that connects all the lights and stuff, you kind of just have to take it off. There is I guess a connector down there, but you would have to run it all the way through, and it's just not worth it. You're better off just re-gluing everything back. So as you guys can see, we took it all off. Now we're gonna start removing the actual fabric, and then cleaning it up, and then getting it ready for the new fabric, and then doing the wiring. And then if you guys take it out, then you guys are probably gonna want to remove the back seat, at least this corner seat, and move the seats forward as far as you can. That should give you enough space. So we're gonna remove it when we put it back in. That way we don't mess up any of the fiber optics or anything like that, or pull any of them. As you guys can see from the time lapse, we took off the layer of foam that the previous suede had, so you guys could get a better bonding to it, because the new one does come with its own foam, as you guys can see, the gray. And we're going to be using a 3M 77 multi-purpose adhesive to stick the suede headliner to the headliner itself. I'm going to put you guys on a time lapse for this. Should be pretty easy. I assume it's close to vinyl wrapping. It's just squeezing into these places. We're going to go a little bit heavier, of course, on these like indents, because obviously it's not exactly like vinyl. Just so it has a better chance of not coming undone. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it over just to make sure that we have enough. Should be enough. I measured it, but just to double check before we waste any material. see, we basically got it all laid out very nicely. All we have to do is flip it and then start tucking it back, make relief cuts, and start cutting all the holes for like the lights in the front, the lights in the middle, and then all the handles and stuff. But it laid really nice. All like the creases came out. As you guys can see, it's actual like suede, so you guys could leave like the marks, like Alcantara or suede wood. The only reason I did this color was because everything in my truck is pretty much like a tan or a shade of tan, so I didn't want to do black and it stand out too much. Maybe we'll do black at some point, but this is pretty much what I'm gonna stick with for now. As you guys just saw in the time lapse, we got all these little pretty much X's, so all you're gonna do is put some adhesive and tuck it back. Obviously the back doesn't have to be pretty, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Same thing with here, we did a line and then pretty much the same thing, so we're gonna tuck back, tuck back, tuck back. A lot of this is already covered. This is just more to make it last longer, clean it up a little bit on the back side. We did everything the same, and then here we just need to make the lines with the scissors and then tuck back, and then next we'll start on the wiring, I believe. I feel like the wiring should be pretty quick since the interior is pulled apart. And then the fiber optics is going to be the longest part. Right now my lovely assistant is helping me plan out the fiber optics and how we're going to do it. We're splitting into fours. We have 550, so we're going to do 137 in each corner. It's like 137.5, so we'll have like one whole extra one for each section. So we're gonna do 137, 137, 137, 137, and we're gonna kind of try to not make such a harsh line. While he's doing that, I'm gonna work on the wiring for the switch panel for this. And then, yeah, so I'm gonna put you guys on the time lapse with him, and then you guys will be with me. Today we're gonna call it quits. Be back tomorrow, which is a couple seconds for you guys. So we got the positive and negative ready to be wired. I'm not gonna wire it because I don't want power going through it. We have about 50% of the headliner done, as you guys can see. We have all of this done, all glued, set. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit with some tape, and then from here forward, that's all we have. We already ran it cleanly. So we just need to do that, and after that, pretty much just throw it back in. This time we're gonna take out the back seats. And then just to make it a little bit easier. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Today is Easter Sunday, so I'm not gonna be able to get a lot of work done. I need to get ready because family's coming over. So I hope you guys have a good Easter, or had a good Easter since it's gonna be posted after. But I came in real quick just to finish up poking all the holes and putting in the fiber optics. So as you guys can see, it's gonna run from here, so it's gonna be in this back corner of the cab. And then from here we're running it all around. So we have some going this way that spread to the driver's side, the passenger side, and then this thick wire is for the passenger side. I try to clean it up as much as possible, and it looks like it's pretty evenly distributed through the roof of the, or the ceiling, or roof, ceiling, roof, ceiling. So yeah, I have really high hopes. Tomorrow, which is Monday, probably gonna finish it, or later tonight. All we have to do is run the wiring for it and install the headliner, and we're pretty much done. Oh, and trim off the excess, so you guys are gonna have a lot. You guys can see my girl's cutting all the extra. Not all of it completely yet. We wanna make sure everything's glued down before we fully commit, but just to get a lot of that mess in when we're putting it in. I ran the wire from that back corner where the box is gonna be to the side and up to here where I made a switch panel where all the switches will be located now. And then from there we're gonna go into this fuse box that I have back here, and from here to the battery. Not really recording any of the wiring because it's a lot of tedious, like small area stuff, so I can't really record. But I'll show you guys everything after, so you guys know how to do it if you guys want to do it, or you guys can hit us up because we're gonna start doing this soon. So follow me on Instagram right here. I'm gonna be posting our business page soon, so you guys can hit us up if you guys want this done. We are pretty much done. Anything else that I need to button up is gonna be off camera, but I want to show you guys the final product. And just a little sneak peek. We're gonna be doing a video on my girl's car. Got some parts for my girlfriend's car. She's gonna start working on her car very soon. We're really excited because we already got some renders done. It's gonna look super sick. But let me show you guys exactly how it came out. Behind the back seat, pretty hard to put it anywhere else. Like I said, it's pretty hard to put it anywhere else. That's pretty much the best placement we could get. So all the wires run through there. And if you guys are gonna say to put it behind there, you can. There's a bunch of clips that go there. So we ran the wire down the side, down this way, and into this little makeshift fuse or switch panel that I made, so I could pull it out and add more switches. I need to redo it. I don't like how it came out, but for now it looks pretty clean. We're gonna open up the engine bay. So here is the engine bay. We have the positive terminal going to red, negative to negative. Technically the negative you could ground it anywhere else, but I think it's best to go straight to the battery. And from here we have the wire running to the positive and the negative, and then this is the negative for the headliner and the positive. And then I'll show you guys right now that now when I turn it on with the switch, I'm not going to show you guys it yet, but we have that. So I'm going to show you guys the headliner first, and then I'll show you guys with the lights. You can put in the visors, but that is the headliner. Came out pretty freaking sick. We need to just trim some of the wires down a little bit more because they're still poking out. Maybe with like some little tweezers or something, or nail clippers. But it came out really clean, and I really like it because you guys could do the little designs. I was gonna go black, but I felt like this looked better. I also saw Royce does a lot of theirs in this light color, and I don't know. I thought it was really cool. Like I said, you guys can hit us up if you guys want this done. Follow me on Instagram, you guys will know there for sure. So as you guys can see, that's what it looks like actually fully dark. Let me turn. So that's how it looks at night and how it would look while cruising. It's not too bright where it's blinding you, but it's pretty bright in here. Definitely worth it. This is the 550 fiber optic kit. They do have less, but I feel like this is perfect. I've seen people do 1,000. I've seen people do 2,000. There is a lot of options, so it's all kind of what your cup of tea is, but I think it's definitely worth it. Here is one last look. I'm gonna try to go through all the colors. There's a lot to choose from. That's what 550 stars in the roof look like. I am very pleased with it. I like everything about it, including the switch. So I know it's always gonna be off. There's gonna be no power running to it. Really happy about that. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're almost at 12,000 followers. Other things coming for the truck very, very soon. We have new wheels, we have sound system, we have tubs, and a new drop coming. So stay tuned for that and make sure you guys are ready for that. Make sure to follow my Instagram right here. Like I said, we will be offering this very, very soon for our business. So hit us up if you guys are in the area. And make sure to like and subscribe. I know I say that a lot, but I'm trying to hit 12,000 very, very soon. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video.